Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Annie and today, as you read in the title of this video and the reason why you clicked on it, we are going to have an album first listen party to Dreamcatcher's 10th mini album called VirtuouS. This new mini album is the second installment in their VirtuouS series, if I'm not mistaken, and we have the title track MV Justice. So for today's video we will be checking out all of the songs and talking a little bit about the meaning of it, watching the MVs as well as the live performances of some of them for the showcase. Also, unfortunately for this new comeback, Sia1 won't be participating as she had some issues with anxiety and just overall her health, so she will be skipping out this one, but she did participate in the MV as well as some of the first live performances, but not for the later ones. Also, I wanted to quickly mention, so this is the second installment of their VirtuouS series being called VirtuouS. I hope I pronounced it correctly, and it has 5 tracks in total, being Intro, 7, Dreamcatcher, then Justice, the title track, Stomp, 2 Rings, and last but not least, Fireflies. If I'm not mistaken, they have released Justice, the title track, the MV, the live performances, as well as for 2 Rings. For the other songs, I don't think that they have released any live performances, but we will find out. By the way, I'm using a new microphone. I hope it works out well. If not, I'm really sorry, but I really wanted to have one of those microphones that don't have the cables because I couldn't move with the camera, but it seems to be working fine for now. So let's get things started right away with the first track being the intro 7th Dreamcatcher, or 7-minute Dreamcatcher. I don't know if it is like that. If you have been in insomnia for a long time or just for like the last 2 albums, you have noticed perhaps that they always have an intro. And for the intros of their albums, most of the time it is a bit of a mixture between what can be expected from the title track as well as a bit of the overall vibe of the remaining tracks of the album. It tends to be also an instrumental, just setting the mood for everything. Sometimes it tends to be a bit like eclectic, going all over the place, but once you listen to the entire album, it can be a little bit more coherent. It can actually just make sense. So now, without further ado, oh my god, I'm losing my voice. Sorry. So now, let's finally watch it, starting with the intro. Okay, it's starting out with the piano. Oh, interesting. It's really cool. The harmonies that are all done with the synth, I think. Oh, nice, the bass. It's like a slow build-up. It's very like anime OP. I love it. It's giving a bit like 80s vibes. Pretty epic. Wow. The musicians working on Dreamcatcher's music are so freaking talented and creative. Building a bit of tension. Ooh, addition of drums. Ooh. Wow. The guitar solo. Ooh. The bass really slaps. Holy shit. Like every single instrument gets their time to shine. And now it's the piano's turn. Oh. Really cool. That was really, really cool. I really liked how sort of crescendo it went, of having the addition of more and more instruments, but also more and more like we have many solos being added in, more layers, and it making sense together, very coherent. I don't know if what I said prior still makes sense here or still applies here, of having the same feeling as the rest of the album, if it is a combination of everything together or not, but I would find it very, very interesting if it was the case. So now with that being said, let's check out the title track. But before we do so, as per usual, let's see what Sampi has to tell us about this song. So I have the link here, because for once I prepared my videos in advance. So according to Sampi, their 10th mini album VirtuouS has Justice as a title track that is a powerful song that conveys the idea that all humans are heroes who fight for their beliefs and idea of justice. The song highlights how those beliefs make everyone strong. I love that vibe, and it is something that we have seen time and time again with Dreamcatcher, of having a deeper meaning to their songs, but also having this sort of either the meaning or the interpretation of caring for the world, of being very conscientious about the world's situation currently with the environment and so on, as we had with the previous trilogy, but also with how people sometimes can be mean and sort of judge you without knowing what you do, and how with this song in particular, if I'm understanding it correctly, how everyone can be a hero on their own by doing simple gestures or simple actions, and I find that to be so freaking cool. Let's kick things off right away now. May they descend as earls of justice to exterminate evil from the world. I love it when they have little introductions. Secret diary. And guide those sacrificed by evil to their rightful fate. For the soul swallowed by the abyss of malevolence. Ooh, fuck, I was not expecting it. I love Xian's hairstyle. Ooh. Jiu. The makeup. So epic. Oh yan. The attitude. It's giving deja vu vibes with the blade. Not the blade. How do you call it? Sword. My god. The angel vibe. Oh, kaya. The wig is looking nice. Ooh. That's so cool. The editing there was so nice with the backup dancers. Oh, chills. I love her hairstyle. Those fucking high notes. Oh. Chills. The high notes. Ooh, I love Dami's hairstyle. Oh, so cool, this rap verse. Ooh, with the backup harmonies. Go on, Dong. This pre-chorus is so freaking cool. So cool, like the main dancer is belting that high note. Sua! Chew! Ooh, I love the glasses. Wow. Is this the bridge? Oh my gosh, she looks amazing. The ad-libs. So they destroyed the crown. They were able to fight back, but the evil queen was right there. That was amazing. Oh. Okay, so the secret diary was destroyed or was corrupted, and now we only have justice. So cool. So freaking cool. Okay, before we move on to the other songs or to my just like overall opinion about it, let's check out a live performance. We always have the 1DK performance, but it's just like the choreo, and I really want to see them perform it live as well, like singing live and so on. So Shiwan won't be participating in this one, I believe. Yes, live vocals. I love Chiu's outfit. Ooh. Uyeon is always so cool. Dami as well. I love Gayeon's hair. The vocals! So freaking cool, this pre-chorus. So badass. Yes. Chills. And I believe they will be covering Xian's vocals as well. Yes, live vocals. It's cool, the fake tattoos. The mic should have been louder. The choreo is cool as well. So cool. So cool. They're one of the coolest groups. Wow, that was so high. This is such a cool bridge with the guitar riff and the vocals. So I did it. Fucking hell. Let's talk about it all, shall we? Okay, I loved it. It's amazing, it's epic, it's everything that we need from Dreamcatcher. So, first and foremost, the MV. I like the aesthetics of it. It's not as storyline heavy as their previous comebacks, but we still have a plot line present all throughout it of them fighting evil and just giving their all to just be the heroes that they dream of being and fighting that crown, the crown that was present in the previous OOTD as well, and it was like the evil side of just like narcissism and like capitalism almost, and how sometimes you have to fight back, you have to have that inner strength to do what's right, and they do it and they pull it off and they look amazing. The aesthetics, the choreo, as well as the video editing are really, really nice. Not as intense as the previous comebacks, I believe, but still really cool. And I feel like with Dreamcatcher we have a baseline of what we can expect that it is always very, very high. When it comes to the vocals, amazing. We don't find it quite often that we have a group that can cover the main vocalist's parts that effortlessly. Suaj, she just pulled it off so freaking well to do like those high ad-libs at the very end. Oh, not really ad-libs. Yeah, it was ad-libs with Guyon, but then to continue doing at super high note, it's so freaking impressive. And all of them carry that, like from the lead vocalist to the vocalists. Like even Jiu, I think she has more like the visual and like dancer tag, but she killed it with a high note as well. And it's cool that we see the live performance as well, because they do really belt it. They keep or like sing that belt a little bit more than what can be expected from the studio version, which is normal because they play with that effect. But oh fucking god, how cool is that? It's so cool that they all do it. And then the song, it's so freaking badass. I love how Dreamcatcher's music can always make you feel something. It can carry a mood as well of making you feel badass and feel invested in the song that you are listening to. The instrumental is so fucking amazing with all the guitar riffs, the bass, the drums going super hard, the pre-chorus that was so intense that makes you feel like you're fighting for something, for the common good of everyone, and then having the bridge that slows it down a bit, that it is a little bit like almost magical, let's say, ethereal, no, that's too much, but a bit magical, and then the explosion with the vocals, the instrumental, the climax of the song, which can be considered as a very traditional sort of structure to the song, which is normal, and I get it, but it works and they do it so fucking well. And also the lyrics, they have those words like the key words being like the barrier, fighting, hero, and all of that makes you feel all the much more like empowered, and it goes so well with the instrumental as well, and I love it quite a lot. By the way, when I do those types of album first listens, do you want me to cover the lyrics as well or not? I've done it in the past, but I don't know if you like that. You can tell me in the comments below if you enjoy me analyzing a little bit more the lyrics of the songs that I've listened to. So now let's move on to the next song on the album, that is Stamp. For this one, I don't have a live performance of any sort, so I will be listening only to the audio version. Interesting instrumental. It's cool that Gayeon and Han Dong are starting the song. It's giving off like League of Legends song for like their opening. Really nice vocals. Ooh. Chills. Fucking hell! Whoa! Damn. This is so freaking badass. I like it how they slow it down for the pre-chorus. Very sweet vocals from Gio. It's so badass. It's cool, We Are Warrior. So it's the same theme as the previous one. Run. High note coming. Xian's high note, so fucking amazing. It just ends like that. Run. Okay, so basically from what I understood from the English word sprinkled in, it is definitely in the same theme as the previous one. Oh, they did a relay dance. I will be checking it out afterwards after filming. But oh my fucking god, it's great. Okay, let me check out the lyrics because normally on genius.com sometimes we have the like meaning or explanation, or sometimes a bit from the showcase. Fuck, I had one job and I clicked on the Korean version. English translation, there you go. Blooming through the cracks in the rock, burning brightly, a brave knight chasing destiny, changing destiny. I'm still small, but I'm not clumsy, because I have to overcome. Wonder world become a spark with a spreading wind, endlessly endlessly unfold my fears, stomp your feet, ready, stomp, 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 cause your life, cause your life is universe. Sacrifice, sacrifice, a burning heart on my own. All raw, I'm ready. We are warriors. Face it and move forward. Run. Okay, there's no explanations, but I think it is pretty straightforward. It's so fucking intense, and they carry it out so freaking well. Like, as per usual, we have Olonda and Door working on the lyrics as well as the guitar, like the instrumental and everything. So we have a team that works and works well. And we have the background vocals from Uyeon and Xian. And oh my god, it slaps. It's one of my favorites. I love it. It's one of those songs that I can listen to in the morning and just feel like I can do anything that I want that day because I will kill it. I have to stomp, move forward, and everything will be all right. And I will kill it. I hope my video won't get demonetized because I'm saying it, killing it way too much. But it's so freaking cool. Oh my god, I like it quite a lot. And like vocals on point, instrumental amazing. It makes you feel something. It makes you feel empowered, strong, that everything is possible if you put your heart into it. What else can I ask for? Especially like it's really cool to have those pre-choruses like we have in this song in particular, of having this very like ethereal, very lightweight and almost sweet part of the song, but then the explosion of the chorus and the contrast of both of them just makes it so freaking like intense. The rap verse of Dami, oh my fucking god, Dami and no, it was Kayan and Handong starting up the song, and we all know now, if we listen to K-pop in a regular basis, that it is really important who starts the song. And here we have the two, not who's going to lead vocalist, but the two vocalists just starting at the song and handling those high notes so well. I am really, really impressed. So let's move on to the next one. I'm going through it kind of fast, I guess, but I'm just in awe, so I don't want to repeat myself too much. Then the next one, and I actually want to have it be more a bit of a discussion with you guys. So if you have more thoughts and opinions about any of the songs that I've just talked about, or the future songs, or in future videos, just comment down below. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it all. I am a big fan of Dreamcatcher. I've been making videos on their releases since their debut. So I will be more than glad to talk about them in the comments and explore more. I did not edit the video on their previous album, but I loved it. So actually, I did film a video on the title track, but not on the rest of the album, when I actually did an album first listen. So if you want to talk about it as well, just tell me. Or I can do an album review if you want. So the next song is To Rings, and for this one they did perform it during the showcase, and here once again Xion was not part of it because of health reasons. So without further ado, let's jump right into it and check out To Rings' live performance. So apparently it is a bit different from the other ones. I had read an article when it first came out, as it came out on the 10th, so it was 2 weeks ago by the time that I'm actually filming this, but it might be even later on by the time that I actually post this. But I read that it was a bit different. It had another vibe to it, which is normal with their albums and mini albums, where they have the title track as well as the second track be a little bit on the same vibe, and then they explore a whole lot with their B-sides. So now without further ado, let's check out Dreamcatcher To Rings. Now, I like their outfits, giving like really like Y2K, especially Suwa. They got ripped for this comeback. Okay, interesting. I believe that they actually sang live, but for this version, they have the backtrack higher. I find it really cool that they actually have something that has a mixture of electric guitar, but more with electronic music. I think they are one of those groups that do it really well, having that mixture of both styles, and we have seen it done in the past with Dreamcatcher for their B-sides. Okay. I really like Sua's vocals. That verse is cool. Feel like even the choreo is a bit different than usual. It's a bit easier, let's say. Oh, how do you do it? So nice that she does the bridge. It's even a bit like on the sexier side for Dreamcatcher. I don't get the meaning of this song at all. It's really cool, the solo dance part. It's giving really like Y2K aesthetic with the styling and everything. The moves are even a bit like slower than usual because they are known also for how freaking hardcore their choreo can be. As we did for the previous track, let's check out on genius.com what the translation is for this track, because I don't really see like the two rings and then they do it like that and the move like that, so it's making a reference to wheels, I believe. Can I have the other one? Yes. So it says, I enjoy the thrill as if it's about to tear apart. On the road, I'm on my way, the end of this thrilling race in a holy day, like my heart roaring as if it will burn. A highway with two forks, no hesitation, full throttle on the spot ride. Harder, deeper, faster drive, enjoy it even more unstable. I'm starting with my two rings, got my two rings. What is the meaning? It's like to make a reference to a motorbike. Of course, there's no like description of it, but I think it's making a reference to that, like the freedom and the empowerment of just riding a bike, motorbike. Interesting. So it's definitely different from the two previous tracks. It has much more this Y2K vibe for the styling, but it still maintains the mixture of the rap with the elements of like inspired by the rock style with the electric guitar, but also it then mixes a bit more this sort of electronic part for the chorus, which I believe it is like the perfect blend of what can be expected from Dreamcatcher, of having a little bit of everything but making it their own. It sounds really nice. I don't like it as much as the previous one. The previous one made me feel like something's the level of intensity that I was not expecting. This one, I do enjoy it, and I think it is one of the more like fun and a bit sexier songs, not only with the way they sing, but also with the moves, as they tend to be a little bit, let's say, simpler than what we have seen in the past from Dreamcatcher. I do like it quite a lot, but I don't have that one thing that made me go, wow, That's cool. I liked the dance break, however. I think it was a really nice addition to it all, and that Suwa Kinbora was able to do it here for the showcase. I don't know if they perform it also during music shows. I hope they do, because it can be a really cool song to show that Dreamcatcher, it's not only a rock group or more of a horror concept group. They can do much more with their B-sides. Then the last song that we have is Fireflies. I don't know if you can still hear me when I'm like tapping on the keyboard. Perhaps it can be a bit of like an ASMR feeling. I think that perhaps this one might be a ballad because we haven't had one so far, but let's find out right away. There's no like live performance of it. There's like a fan made video for it, but I don't think I will watch that one. So let's listen just to the audio and then we'll check out the lyrics. It's a ballad. Is it a ballad towards the song, the fans? Ooh, this is my vibe. Ooh, a bit of synth, very 90s. Or like early 2000s. Early 2000s vibe. Y2K. Sorry for stopping right away. This is really the type of song that suits the sweetness of VirtuouS vocals. They go perfect together. Perfect. So beautiful. Oh, I love it, them singing together. Wow, so cool. It's really cool that they sing together. Ooh. Aww. So I did the ad-lib. Wow. It really suits Kayeon's vocals as well. Sion's hard lips. all the harmonies. This live must be really cool. By the way, as I was listening to the song, because my mind tends to do and be at multiple places at once, I forgot to turn on my cat. My God, I forgot it once again. I filmed a video last week on which group was it? Kiss of Life for Midas Touch and Sticky. Freaking love those songs. But the video got corrupted. And I forgot to turn it on. And I noticed at the end of the video, I was like, okay, I will edit nonetheless. And then it got corrupted. I was like, okay, this is really not my day. I really got unlucky with that one. By the way, I love Kiss of Life. I love what they have been doing. But that's not the topic of today's video. If you want me to do an album review of their releases so far, you can tell me in the comments down below. But let's talk about this one. Like I was expecting, this is a ballad, and I think it is, or it can be considered to be a ballad for the fans, and I think it can be considered as a ballad for the fans, as they say in the lyrics. With your warm glow, I approach it as if I'm bewitched. With the scattered color scales, I want to engrave your name within me. My heart aches for you. I want to embrace you deep in my arms. My heart aches for you. I miss you. I want to fly to you like firefly. Let's share our warmth, firefly. You're like a moonlight and I'm firefly. Opening my wings, I'm a firefly. So it really is, or feels like it is, either about a love story or towards the fans, but I think it might be more of the latter. You can tell me in the comments below. Also, what do you think? So, beautiful vocals. I think definitely Gayon and Jiu's vocals suit more like the verses, but then the belting, the fact that they sing in harmonies for the chorus, the fact that they have them just sing the chorus, the second part of it, together, and then end the song with a more a cappella-esque vibe with the harmonies. It just sounded so freaking good. So in my opinion, like, Dreamcatcher did it again, like I say in every single one of my album reviews. I freaking love what they have done for this one. It shows variety in terms of the genres that they can do, and they have improved, in my opinion, once again, because they are really showcasing how strong their vocals are, and also with the choreos, they are showing something a bit different, as they have something that is more like powerful, stronger, and then having something a little bit more subtle, a little bit on the sexier side. We don't have the chorus for the others, but it goes to show how versatile they can be. For me, in my opinion, like in order, it would be Justice, Stomp, Fireflies, Two Rings, and then the intro. The intro is more like something on the side. But guys, what did you think about it all? What is your ranking? Which songs are your favorite? Which songs did you like a little bit less? Give me all of your own thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. If you want me to do more videos like this one, you can just like, share, just enjoy the videos as well, and tell me if you like it by giving it a thumbs up. I'm a bit old school like that. And yeah, thank you so much once again for watching the video until the very end. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!